Hello, everybody. So today we are going to be doing a live game. We're playing the Phillies. Next week, for those who missed it, we are going to be doing a historical game. I have not decided what team that's going to be yet, so that'll be pretty interesting. I'm not quite the expert that Ukraine is on historical games, but I'll make it work. And the week after that, we are going to be doing perfect team and voting on what game mode to do going forwards. That'll be the first half of the episode. And then the second half of the episode, we will vote on what team to do from the year. So that'll be a pretty fun one. And of course, it's perfect team. Everybody loves perfect team. That's why you're all here for the drops, obviously. All right, anyways, first thing we're going to do here with the Phillies, we're going to take a look at the team. The roster overview. Let's just take a quick look at our lineups and pitching staff. My projection system actually really likes the Phillies offense. It has them, and the defense at that, has them ranked well above average. It has them winning 5 games more than the average lineup, which is pretty darn solid. So that's mostly because JT Realmuto ranks as the best catcher in the game, and Bryce Harper is a top 20 player as well. I'm probably going to trade them both. Just going to throw that one out there in advance. I seriously doubt I'm keeping either of them on the roster for opening day, mostly because I'm all about value, and neither of those guys meet that criteria. I've also got a pretty interesting pitching staff here, though. Aaron Nola is one of the better pitchers in the league. He's got a nice overall profile. Zack Wheeler is a solid pitcher as well. He is a pretty big free agent signing for them. Zach Eflin, I mean, the bottom of the rotation, these guys are going to need to get replaced, I think. I'm not really a huge fan of that bottom three, and we definitely have the capital to make it work. I'm pretty sure we've got a good amount of free cash available. Bullpen could also use help. I'm not a huge fan of Hector Neris as a closer. I cannot believe that Vince Velazquez is a setup guy. I mean, are you kidding me? Archie Bradley, he isn't the best either. So that's not the button I wanted to click there. We're going to have to definitely look at getting some upgrades. I do think Jose Alvarado is good, if I can click him. And that's still not Jose Alvarado. I do like Braden Kinsler, though. I think he's solid. So we got a couple of decent relievers, but that's it. Oh, by the way, Ukraine, that box is by chair. So I'm finally going to have a good chair again. It's been so long. The chair I'm in right now is not comfortable. That'll be fixed soon. All right, so the first couple of things we need to do is check our financial situation. So that involves going to the front office here. We have got $22 million available. That's pretty good. So, I do not know if we need to view anything else here. Yeah, I think the finances are fine as they are. All right, so what we will do is start making trades immediately. And I want to kind of... Oh, there will be a chair stream at some point, Dogberry, don't worry. At least a stream where I have a good chair. The first thing we're going to do is dump some cash. Zack Wheeler, he's got to go. I do not like him at all. He's not a very... he's a fine pitcher. But my problem with him is that he signed for, 4 more years at $20 million, which is just, he's not that good. We could get much better pitchers with $20 million, so we're going to shop him around, see if we can get any offers for him. I definitely would like to get Bryce Harper off the team as well. He signed for much longer than I like. We're still only going to play 1 season with these Phillies, but nonetheless. And I'm not liking these offers. At least we have a 1-year deal in Drew Smyly. And I think Ender Inciarte might have an option. Yeah, so we could release Ender Inciarte, and it would be an $8 million thing there. Oh, obviously we're trading everyone for Mike Trout, Ukraine. Lurie Garcia is another good one. He's pretty cheap. He can actually be a competent utility man as well. Urias Familia, we might trade for him later, though. John Lester, ding, ding, ding. We've got a winner. $5 million is Lester's contract. He's not a good pitcher. We're probably going to release him. But getting Zack Wheeler off the team is pretty big. So let's take a look at the rest of this roster, see if there's anyone we're interested in. I'm not a big fan of most of the Nationals. I really don't think there are many guys here that can help our team out. Maybe we could have Brad Hand, although I think he's on an expensive contract as well. And I'm not a big fan of big contracts. Yeah, John Lester did hit a home run today, and he also pitched pretty well. So that's pretty good for him. What we could do is ask for a reliever like Matt Cronin or a prospect like Justin Rutledge. So I'll throw in Matt Cronin. Okay, they're not sold, but I'm sure that we can make this work with a cheap player. All right, 21-year-old catching prospect. He's not too good defensively. We can afford to trade him. And I think this trade is fine as it stands. I don't really know if there's anyone I'm too keen on adding here, so we'll complete it. All right, next move. We got to get rid of Harper. I think he's going to be a little bit difficult to trade. Actually, McCutchen might be even bigger priority to trade. We've got a lot of bad contracts on this Phillies team. That's the big problem. He's making $20 million this year, though. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to trade him, so we're just stuck with McCutchen. We'll trade Harper. Wait, isn't there like more batters that suck? Gene Segura, he's kind of questionable. Yeah, he's making way more money than he should. All right, let's see if we could get anything for Gene Segura. I would love to get him off this roster. Again, the more money we have available, the more money we have to waste on older veterans on short-term deals. And nobody likes Gene Segura either. That's not too much of a surprise. Brandon Crawford, you know what? We're doing it. It could be worse. The Giants have some interesting pieces we can try to add as well, like Camilla Duvall. So let's see what it would take to get Camilla Duvall added into the trade. 24-year-old reliever, probably in the minors, probably not going anywhere. So I don't have a problem trading this type of player. He's actually more of a starting pitcher in terms of his actual prospect value, but I'm still more than happy to trade him away. Oops, that's not the active roster. All right, so the guys on their active roster. There's actually a couple of Giants I like a lot. Tyler Rogers is definitely one of them. So hopefully we can add another small player here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of a short list of players. I'd rather see a bigger one. I like Logan Webb. We'll see if we can get him. And that's not encouraging. I don't think we're getting Logan Webb in this trade. Segura might be a good PT card, Mike AVC, but I'm not a huge fan of him in base game. He is expensive and just not too good. Now, Wilmer Flores is an interesting player. He can hit lefties very well, so maybe we pick him up as a platoon guy. Or we could get Mauricio Dubon, who I do not hate in center field. We'll see what it would take to get him. You know, we could also trade for Buster Posey. I think we might give that a go. We can certainly get Mauricio Dubon. This one's no problem at all. Perfect. We can get Buster Posey. So Buster Posey is actually a pretty strong catcher. He's got good catcher ability. He's got a pretty good batting profile overall too. I think his contract's a little high. Yeah, he's making $20 million for the next 2 years, but I'm sure we can drop Crawford if we add him in. Yeah. Maybe we can get even more out of this trade. Maybe we could get Logan Webb. I'm sure we can't, but it's worth a try. Oh, well, that's actually better than what they were willing to take for him before. Maybe we can get uh, Mike Yastrzemski. He's a good hitter. Okay, that's another no. Kevin Guzman is not as good as I'd hoped. Maybe we can get Tyler Rogers, though. Yeah, good call on that one, Roman today. I do like the idea. And here we go. We can get Tyler Rogers a lot cheaper now. I don't even know who Matt Joyce is. Okay, I do know who Matt Joyce is because I knew his first name just by looking at it, but he's not good at all. We can definitely afford to do this one. Oh, Tommy La Stella. He's good. He's a solid hitter. Let's see if we can't get him. He's on a like $10 million a year contract, but if we can get him cheap, I'm willing to pay him. And we're the Phillies. We have money. Yeah, I don't want to give up that much for a player this expensive. All right, this is still a very good trade. I like it. I like getting Posey. He's a solid addition if you have enough money for him. Okay. Now I think we're going to shop around Harper. Maybe Gregorius. How much is Gregorius making? Yeah, he's making more money than I want to pay him. We'll shop him around, see what we get offered. And then Bryce Harper. Yeah, here we go. We're getting players that are cheap. John Duplantier is a legit. Actually, his control is way too low. I thought he was a little better than that, but okay. Alex Young is not the worst. From the Braves, we're getting offered Bryce Wilson, who I don't dislike. Kyle Wright's solid. He's not a bad prospect. John Means from the Orioles, or not the yeah, it is the Orioles, is interesting. He's got good control. I'm not liking the rest of those offers from the Orioles, though. And I do like Phillips Valdez. No, I don't. That control is too low. Okay. Oh, interesting. Carlos Rodon. I'm still surprised he isn't rated higher in OOTP. He's having quite a year. Luis Gonzalez I like. Here's a solid corner outfield type guy. He gets on base. He's got solid defense. You can't be too unhappy about that offer. I think he's probably my favorite player so far that we've seen. Not liking those offers from the Cubs too much. Jose De Leon is solid. Ooh, Nick Senzel just became the easy favorite for me. I love Nick Senzel. Great hitting potential, and he's a solid outfielder. Oh, we're absolutely picking up Andrelton Simmons, Roman a day. You already know we're getting him at some point. That's the plan for sure. Ooh. Oh, that Luis Garcia's control is also quite low, but Jose Altuve, they do usually dislike his contract, and he's easy to acquire. I like Paredes, but again, we can make a separate trade. Nick Senzel is definitely the best offer we've received. Trevor Bauer, we can trade for no problem. Just separate trade. He's very easy to get. Drew Rasmussen is interesting as well, but again, not too difficult to pick up. Colton Wong and Jackie Bradley Jr. Now, those are some intriguing offers as well. I do like these two players quite a bit. We're going to try to trade for them later, but I'm still going for Nick Senzel. Well, I'm not saying that Phillips Valdez is bad in real life, Yuka. I'm just not a big fan of his lower control in OTP. Thairo Estrada is a good prospect as well. We might look into him. We're definitely going to be making some trades with the Yankees. They've got some players I like. Robert Gisselman's an interesting player on the Mets. I do not like most of these guys. Justin Dunn is not bad. I also like Evan White, but again, those two players are much cheaper to acquire. Seth Aledge is interesting. He's not a starting pitcher, that's for sure, but he's a solid reliever. Taylor Walls, that's another interesting offer. I believe, no, it was Wendell, I think, or Wendell, who made the All-Star game for the Rays. Tellez is another good hitter, but once again, I'm not liking him as much as the primary option. Yeah, the Nationals giving us overpaid pitching offers. That's just what we want to see. Nick Senzel is definitely the play here. I like Senzel a whole lot. He's a great player. Maybe we can add like Cno Perez, some quality starting pitchers. Mike ABC, reach out to me individually. I could go in depth in that, but I don't want to do it on stream because it would take forever for me to do so. All right, here's Cno Perez. He's a solid starting pitcher. He's got good movement, good stuff. He's usually quite cheap to pick up, so we're going to see what it will take to make this one work. I'm seeing a lot of names I don't recognize here, so I'm sure this is going to be just fine. 21-year-old second base starting guy, not very good. No problems trading him. Jesse Winker's got a good eye, but overall I'm not a huge fan of the profile. I actually don't like most of the Reds prospects, so I think we're just going to complete the trade as it stands. All right. And now it's time to shop away some of the bigger names like Bryce Harper, if I can tap the right buttons, that is. Just making sure we don't have any more bad contract. Well, we do have some bad contracts, but we're not going to be able to trade them, so I'll just live with it. All right, here's Bryce Harper. Now we're shopping Bryce Harper around. Hopefully we can get some pretty good offers here, and at least the Braves are willing to take him on. I'm not seeing any overwhelming offers. The Red Sox are giving us Verdugo. Okay, that's a good offer. Verdugo's a great right fielder. Dylan Cease from the White Sox. Tim Anderson, too. Yohan Moncada? Wow. Okay, so Bryce Harper's actually got quite a bit of trade value here, it seems. Getting some very good offers for him. Aaron Saval I like a lot. He's got really strong control. It's a shame the Rockies don't have anybody good enough to trade for Harper. Urquidy is good. I don't know why he's valued so highly, though. And his lower movement is a little bit questionable. Ohtani. He's not as good in OOTP as he is in real life, unfortunately. The lower control makes him a difficult player to use. Max Muncy's an interesting offer. I would not trade for him, but it's interesting that he is being offered to us. Oh boy, my favorite, Giancarlo Stanton. Pete Alonso. Man, there are some teams really making big swings here. Michael Conforto, Dom Smith, the Mets are trying hard for this. Manny Machado offered from the Padres. Marco Gonzalez offered from the Mariners. Nolan Arenado offered from the Cardinals. I like Arenado. I just wish we could have his contract retained, but obviously it's not a possibility in OOTP Go. Okay, I think the best offer is probably from the Red Sox. I mean, Christian Vazquez getting offered too. That's just ridiculous. But obviously, Alex Verdugo is easily the best player that we got offered here. Let's see if we can't get Vazquez in the trade. Yeah, that's a no. We are not getting Vazquez at that price. Maybe we can grab Devers. I doubt that, but he's a good hitter too. This is tough. This is real tough. I love Alec Boehm. But Rafael Devers is such a good hitter. You know what? I'm going for Boehm because he's more controllable. And that is the big reason. Darwinzon's control scares me off a little bit, but I would be tempted by him if he had better control. The Red Sox do have a few prospects that I'm interested in, so we'll take a look at them. Eduardo Bazardo is definitely the best. So it looks like we could get him cheap. If we can get both him and Feltman together without giving much else up, I think that we can grab these relievers. Alright, it looks like they want garbage, so I don't know who this guy is. Yohan Rojas. He's not very good. He's not terrible, but definitely worth giving up for this. I'm not a big fan of... Oh, Eduard. Oops. I'm not a big fan of Nick Pivetta, though, Ukraine. Eduardo Bazardo would be an A-tier name, yes. Oh, you mean Micah Bell? He's pretty good, and it's mostly because we can get like Austin Hedges really cheaply than it is because Micah Bell is really good. So obviously this is the type of pitcher I'd be willing to trade. I'd like more than Vazquez though. I'd like a bigger return. I'm not a big fan of Casas either. He strikes out too much. Actually, this Casas doesn't strike out as much. He's usable, but I still don't want him too badly. I'm not as high on Jeter Downs here either. What the heck? All right, I think they've got a guy on the injured list I really like. Mata, yeah, this is him. He's a pretty solid prospect. We'll see if we can grab him. Oh shoot, I've got to enable that setting, and I don't want to change the settings. We're not even going to play with the DH because I'm too lazy to change the settings. Okay, I think we're just going to have to make the trade. Maybe we can get like Darwinzon. Okay, we could get Darwinzon. I don't see why not. Yeah, Downs never does look good. I agree with you on that, Ukraine. Oh, obviously we got to get everybody's favorite pitcher, Matt Andriese. Yeah, Matt Andriese. What a player. Okay, that's Harper. The Darwin zone, I like it. We're in the Darwin zone. He's better than the good number of our relievers, that's for sure. So, um, definitely gonna have a spot in the bullpen. I'm gonna trade Rhys Hoskins. I'm gonna trade JT. You know what? Maybe we will shop around JT Realmuto. Yeah, let's just see what we get offered. We're definitely trading him. Andriese, the Italian cheese. I like it. All right. I'm not whelmed. I'm not even whelmed. I'm definitely not overwhelmed by these offers for Real Muto. I mean, come on, he's the best catcher of the game. At least we're getting offered Nico Horner, but that's still not quite what I wanted to see here. Ah, yeah, that's better. Karinchik. He's usually a very tough player to trade for. Maybe we could work something out with Cleveland. Not for Karinchik, of course, but for one of their better players. Trevor Story's an interesting offer as well. If we could get his salary retained, I'd make that one happen. Correa. We could trade for Correa and then trade him away. I am underwhelmed. Yes, that is what I'm looking for. Andrew Heaney from the Angels. So that means they'd be willing to give us quite a bit. David Fletcher's actually tough to trade for these days. The Angels are definitely going to be a team to look out for. Before I complete a trade that involves Real Muto, I will try to work something out with the Angels and see if he needs to be involved there. Loizaga from the Yankees. He's a rare offer. You don't see him very often. Adam Frazier from the Pirates. Marco Gonzalez from the Mariners. Seth Ledge from the Cardinals. Once again, Nolan Arenado. You know, if we want a third baseman, this is definitely the best available. Although, I think we're going to sign Devin Marrero because I'm sure a lot of you guys are PT players, at least primarily. Obviously, upgrading to Gary Sanchez at catcher. That's the move. Rowdy Tellez is getting offered, but it's always in the higher end deal, so I'm not sure if we'd be able to get him. We're going to see if we can get something going with Houston here, but first I want to work out a trade with the Angels for their players. All right, first we're going to see about Griffin. You know what? We're actually going to try it. Just because why not? Micah Bell. JT Realmuto. All right, we're trading for Mike Trout. Just because why not? He's the best hitter in OOTP by my projection system, so I don't see any reason not to trade for him. I'm not doing that though, Ukraine, because I like Bohm too much. I'd rather have him at first base for sure. He's not a third baseman. Hey, Cardinal fan would be unhappy about me trading. Uh, yeah, I'm trading for Trout, Ben. You better believe it. We're getting Trout here. So that's gonna be our top prospect, Micah Bell, our catcher, JT Realmuto, and prospect Rafael Martian. Let's see if we can get Micah Bell out of it, but I have a feeling that he will need to be involved. Okay, we could add Noah. Yeah, that would be a real great move for us. Let's see if we can add Fletcher in. I'm guessing it's going to be tough to do. Man, I'm not giving up Verdugo for Fletcher. We can get Nico Horner cheap. How about Jose Iglesias? He's not... Okay, yeah, if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. I'm not going to push it. Griffin Canning is a solid starting pitcher. If we can add him, that would be a nice move for our team as well. And that is a lot. Wow, they want quite a bit for him. Okay, who else do we have here? Patrick Sandoval, he's a left-handed starter. He's not bad. Well, we're not trading Verdugo, though, Ben. It's even easier to do than that. Maybe we could trade for Dylan Bundy? No, I'm not liking that Dylan Bundy too much. Oh, man. Oh, wait, they've got that one prospect I really like. I think we're going to see about Patrick Sandoval and then check in on Brandon Marsh is who it is that I like quite a bit. Wow, they want a lot for him. All right, here's Brandon Marsh. We're also going to check in on Jaime Barria. Marsh is a very good prospect. He is a very strong outfielder. And that is much too much to give up. I don't want to give up Rhys Hoskins yet, so we're just not going to be able to do it. We could get Barria, but once again, that's way too expensive. I think this might just have to happen as it stands. I mean, I guess we could try it. Maybe Rengifo is worth adding. No. All right, how about Chris Rodriguez? Jose Suarez, maybe. Packy Naughton. Packy Naughton's good. Yeah, look at this guy. He's got really high control. He's a four-pitch pitcher. Jose Suarez, he's all right. Matt Tice, is he good here? Yeah, Matt Tice is good. Let's definitely look into Matt Tice. Actually, I'll just throw them in here. We'll get both of these guys at the same time. Packy Naughton and Matt Tice. Two solid prospects. Yeah, look at this. They don't want anything for him. 20-year-old starting pitcher, Gunnar Mayer. Yeah, he's a three-pitch guy. He's got a changeup for his fourth pitch. It's not a good one. We can't have them cover Trout's contract, though, unfortunately, Roman today. This is the downside of OOTP Go. Contracts cannot be retained as of yet. At least to my knowledge, they can't be. But yeah. Well, he'll be happy to be in Philly with me running this show. Philadelphia is basically as bad as the Angels. Oh, that's interesting. I've never actually seen that might be the first time he actually went into the field after a start. That's cool. All right. Well, roster overview. Anyone else we need to get rid of? I don't like Roman Quinn. We're just gonna have to deal with him being on the team. I don't know how we could possibly dump him. He'll probably be our utility outfielder. Alec Bohm is certainly going to be our first baseman. Rhys Hoskins can be traded. All right, so what do we still need here? I think we picked up a starting pitcher in Cno Perez, which means we need three more. Oh, we've got Ranger Suarez. Duh, Ranger Suarez is a solid starting pitcher. So we need at least two more starting pitchers. Three would be good. We need, let's see here. Let's check our transactions page. And our players who are designated for assignment. I guess we can only do that up here. What the heck? Where are the players designated for assignment? I'm gonna find them. I will. Active roster, injured list. That's not. What the heck? I don't see it. Okay. Well, we are gonna just have to. I don't know. Where are you, DFA'd players? Do you guys see the DFA'd players here? Because I do not see them. Oh, they were put on our roster? That's weird. So there's no DFA anymore? Huh. Okay. So we added Mauricio Dubon. He's our center fielder right now. Actually, no, Mike Trout's our center fielder. Nick Senzel will be our right fielder. Alex Verdugo will actually be our right fielder. So Nick Senzel will be our left fielder. Our outfield is set. Mauricio Dubon is currently set to be our second baseman. I think he's more likely to end up as a utility guy or trade bait, though. We need a shortstop. We kind of need a second baseman. We need a third baseman. So we need two starting pitchers, hopefully bullpen help, and yeah. All right, let me just check how much money we've got left. Oh, we've got $52 million. Yeah, it's no problem at all. All right, we're trading with the Dodgers. if I can click the right buttons, of course. And we are going to be picking up 2 starting pitchers here because the Dodgers are stupid in OOTP, and they don't like Trevor Bauer, and they really do not like Yasiel Sierra. Oh, Yasiel Sierra, where are you? Oh, he's not on their active roster. He'll be in AAA. There we go. There's Yasiel Sierra. Everybody loves Yasiel Sierra. All right. So we're giving them Mauricio Dubon. We're getting 2 starting pitchers. Oh no, people do not like Trevor Bauer these days, Johnny. I absolutely can assure you that he is not well liked. Walker Buehler is well loved in OOTP. He's a great pitcher. Trevor Bauer is a strong OOTP pitcher. He's not a great person right now, but he is a good pitcher in OOTP. Let's see if we can get Tony Gonsolin, just a third really good pitcher. I'm not giving up Alec Boehm for him. Maybe we can get Jimmy Nelson. He is basically a AAA pitcher for the Dodgers. Very good everywhere else. You know what else we can do? We could get David Price if we can afford David Price. Okay, we can't afford David Price, so forget that. But maybe we can give them somebody expensive here, like Andrew McCutchen, that we do not like. Oh yeah, Josiah Gray will definitely ask for here. One of my favorite prospects in the game is Josiah Gray. Great pitcher. He's relatively an inexpensive player to trade for. Oh man, they actually want quite a bit for him here, so that's not going to happen. Do they actually want stuff for Nick Robertson? That would be a first. Well, they want more than I want to pay, but I'll give you Jojo Romero. How about Michael Bush? He's a solid prospect. A lot like Matt Tice, who we were looking at earlier with the Angels. He gets on base as a first baseman. Brandon Kinsler. Is Brandon Kinsler good? Yeah. Brandon Kinsler is actually good, surprisingly. It's a shame that we couldn't actually get rid of McCutchen. At least not without trading Trout, which is not going to happen. Billy Sullivan the fourth. Interesting. I've never seen a the fourth before. Oh no, please, please, please. Okay. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, I guess Nick Robertson's on there now. And they wait, what? What the heck happened? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Something happened. And now they only want Tyler Adams or whatever. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what happened, but we're completing this trade, and I like it. Okay, what do we need still? We need second base, hopefully. We need shortstop. So we're going to get Andrelton Simmons from the Minnesota Twins. He'll cost us absolutely nothing. We're going to get, I think, Trevor Larnach while we're here. Maybe Alex Kirilloff too. Yeah, we'll see about those guys. I like those 2 prospects. And Arias is a nice second baseman. We'll definitely look into him. He's a great hitter. Andrelton Simmons. He's going to cost us absolutely nothing unless we can't afford him, and I think we can't afford him. Okay, well, we're dumping some salary first because I accidentally made us broke. All right, so let me take a look at our payroll. Oh, hold it. How do we change our development budget? That's how we do it. Okay, well, I guess we're just going to have to run a low development budget this year. That's fine. And let's take a look at our payroll. Who's making money? Bauer's making money. Trout's making money. Posey's making money. McCutchen's making money. Odubel Herrera's making way too much money. Archie Bradley, John Lester, Hector Neris. If we could trade Bradley, let's see if we can trade Archie Bradley. Also, let's release Yasiel Sierra before I forget. He's not gonna do anything for this team. And yeah. And there we go. Goodbye, Yasiel Sierra. Odubel Herrera, I do not like you, but nobody would trade for you. We are also going to trade Rhys Hoskins, and maybe if we could trade Zach Eflin, man, that would be something. Oh, you know what? I've got an idea. Going to the Chicago White Sox, who have a player they really do not like in Lurie Garcia. We're going to throw in uh, one of our more expensive players, Andrew McCutchen, not John Lester. All right, let's see if we can make this happen now. Okay, this will work. Hector Neris is actually probably making more money than we want to pay him. I'll double check that. If he's not making too much cash, we're keeping him on. But yeah, $5 billion for a year. No way. We're improving our cash. $21 million making this trade. We're going to have to see if we can improve this trade, maybe get more in the return. And yeah, 30 out of 30 seems very in line with the real life. I like Cody here. I like Dylan Cease, but I'm sure he's impossible to trade for. We'll still give it a try. Oh man, yeah, that's definitely not happening. Maybe we can get Cody here. We can get Cody here. Very solid reliever. He's got a lot of potential on him. DJ Jefferson, terrible prospect. I have no reservations trading him. Let's take a look at their prospects. I know they've got a couple, at least relievers, that I like quite a bit. It's too bad that Andrew Vaughn is impossible to trade for. Oh, well, this is also just the neutral trade difficulty, but I also have practiced. I've made a ton of trades in my OOTP career, so I know exactly where the weak points in the AI are. Oh yeah, Luis Gonzalez. He's an obvious toss, and we really like him. He's a great prospect. All right, we're also going to add. Is it Johnson or Schreier I like more? I think I like Schreier slightly better. Yeah. All right. And we'll get them both with one player. Like a 22-year-old relief prospect. Yeah, 22-year-old relief prospect. That's such a high value target for the Chicago White Sox. I'm not entirely sure who else to add to this trade. I know they've got a reliever, or not a reliever, a starting pitcher that I like reasonably well. I like Gilbert Sanchez a little bit too. Oh, it's Matthew Thompson, I think, that I like. Yeah, he's got a very strong slider. With a little bit of TCR, he turns into a very good pitcher. Jorge Carlos Vera, I think I like now. Maybe it's Stiver. I think Sheets is also an interesting on base oriented first baseman. No, he's power. Okay. Well, then we'll see about Thompson. What the heck? What happened? Do they actually like him that much? And apparently, throwing in Lynn did not complete the trade. All right, whatever. We'll just make it happen as it stands. It's fine. It's a good trade. We're saving a lot of cash. What? What's going on here? They just want more and more? We throw in a player. They still don't like it. That is really weird. All right, somebody clip this and send it to Alex or somebody because this is not how make this trade work now should work. Just gonna put that out there. All right. Let's drop Schreier for now. Okay, we'll throw him back in. We will add a rando player. They still don't like it. What the heck? So they just won't do it if Schreier is involved for some reason. No, they just won't do it if we have that reliever spot open. That's so strange. No, they don't understand the value of their players. They're just not making the trade, even when I make it work. I find that very odd. It should not be the case. We are just going to have to not add a reliever. sadly. Can we maybe get Vince Arrobio at least? Okay, we could get Vince Arrobio. I'll settle for Vince Arrobio. All right, now, who was it we were trading for? Andrelton Simmons, yes. Before we went on a detour to dump salary, we were trying to trade for the game's third or fourth best shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. And it's all in the defense. He is the best fielder in out-of-the-park baseball, live starts. Great, great player. Oh, man, they actually value him in OOTP Go? Do we really have to trade Tyler Rogers to get him? I don't like that. Maybe we could get his brother Taylor Rogers in return, though, just to swap with the Rogers. I might make it work. No, we're not paying that much to just for the funnies. I think Colome is usually cheap in OOTP. We'll see here. I hopeful that we can get him on the Colome. That's what I like to see. Very cheap. Very cheap. Okay. Oh, they'll take Roman Quinn. Cool. Cool. I would love to get rid of Roman Quinn. Jorge Polanco is on. I mean, he's somebody I'd consider. But we'll see if we can grab Arias first. And we cannot grab Arias, so I'm not surprised. I was just hopeful we could. Now, Alex Kurloff. Can we get you? Oh, that's a big no. How about Larnack? He's usually a little bit cheaper. Yeah, perfect. He will be cheaper. Zack Eflin! We can trade Zack Eflin. That's perfect. All right, that'll free up cash. Maybe we add somebody else to this deal as well. I like Celestino, I think. Yeah, Celestino. Let's get him. No, I don't want to pay extra for him. I'm sure they want a lot if we pull Rogers out. I mean, he's a reliever. I'll trade him. I just don't like that I have to give up our top reliever to make it happen, but I will give up our top reliever to make it happen. So I'll complete the trade as it stands. It's not a bad trade. And we're getting Colome. He's basically the same. Cash Considerations is a great player to trade for. I don't think you would get any debate about that, Johnny. So as for our front office situation, how much money do we have now? All right, $13 million. We got plenty of cash left. Let's look for a second baseman. Player trade. All right. You know who's got a good second baseman is the Cubs, but who also has a good second baseman? I think we're going to trade with the Cubs. I like Nico Hoerner, and I like the Royals guy. I don't remember his name, but he is a solid second baseman too. Hoerner, though, he's usually one of your better long-term options. He's cheap to trade for. You know, we've also got to trade with the Yankees still. Yankees have a lot of players I like, including the guy who will be our utility outfielder, and a lot of pitchers. Where are you? I'm gonna find you, Horner. Is he in AAA to start the year? That's weird. He couldn't be. There's no way. He is. Why is he in AAA? I don't get it. Who are they playing over Horner in MLB? Oh man, they actually really like him. All right, well we're going on to the Royals. OTP Go does have a slightly different trade AI, so that is something to consider. Nikki Lopez, this is the second baseman with the Royals I like. He's like a slightly worse Horner, basically. Oh, of course you did that, Ukraine. I don't know who's pitching to the game I'm going to later this month. And Nico Lopez, or Nicky Lopez, not Nico Lopez, a combination of Nico Hoerner and Nicky Lopez. Nico Lopez. Random third base prospect we do not like, and we'll grab our second baseman with it. All right. Can we maybe get like a reliever or something? Do they have good relievers? I like Kyle Isbell. He's a decent prospect. Okay, maybe we can't trade for him, but it was worth a shot. All right. Scott Barlow, are you good? Okay, they don't have good relievers. We'll just complete the trade. Or we can grab Cam Gallagher. He's our backup catcher. We also need a catcher, by the way. I just realized we have yet to trade for Austin Hedges. So we'll add Cam Gallagher. He'll be our backup. And we'll make a trade for Hedges in the very near future to be our starter. Cleveland has a lot of players we're interested in as well. So that should be an interesting trade for us. All right, on to New York. The Yankees have a lot of players we are interested in acquiring. So we're going to start this one off with Lizaga. I'm sure we can't get him, but it's worth a shot. Yep. And next is Mike Talkman. He's going to be our utility outfielder. He is one of my higher ranked players by my projection system. He is a strong hitter with good outfield defense, which definitely. Oh, wow. They want a lot for him. Not going to give up that much for a utility outfielder. Maybe we could trade for Gleyber Torres. He can be our third baseman if we can get him. I'm not sure exactly who we'd have to give up. Wow, Walker Buehler. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. How good is Nola? Nola is actually really good. He's got very high control, which I love in players. Oh, I don't know who we'd give up. We're not doing it. Okay, well, maybe we're not trading with the Yankees. We could trade for pitchers, but we've got plenty of pitchers right now, so I think we're going to go to the Cardinals and do this. You know why we're doing it? Because we can. If we can afford it, that is. I don't know if we've got the funds without giving up one of our premier players. Okay. Well, there's another option. It's called sign Devin Marrero. So I guess we're just going to go for Hedges. And then we'll sign Devin Marrero. Trevor Stefan is a great player to pick up. He will be involved in this trade. Think we're going for Aaron Saval. I will at least attempt to trade for him. Josh Naylor is a great hitter. We're not going to have a DH slot, but if we were to have a DH slot, Naylor is a no-brain must get in every game, pretty much. I mean, Cleveland's got a lot of players that you can use in your games. And none better than Austin Hedges, the second best fielder in the game to only Andrelton Simmons. I don't even know who Andrew Knapp is. He's just some random crummy catcher, and we're getting Austin Hedges for him. Might as well trade for Naylor just for fun. We could platoon him with Bohm. Or we could not, I guess. Maybe Stefan's not as easy. Okay, he's as easy to get in OTP Go as he is in the desktop game. Let's see about Emmanuel Clace. Great, great reliever. And man, do they want the farm for him. We still got to figure out where to put Rhys Hoskins. Because I have not come up with any trades involving him yet that make sense to do. Cleveland's got a couple relief prospects we can throw in, like Nick Sandlin, Robert Broom, and Nick Mikolojic. Wow, they will just give us everything that we want. All right, we're going to pull out Robert Broom here for a second and throw in Tyler Freeman. Okay, well, not Tyler Freeman. Then how about Aaron Bracho? Or I do like Valera's on base ability. That is not what I wanted to do there. Alright, they don't want to trade Valera. Maybe we can get Nolan Jones. Alright, well, we're just going to have to do Robert Broom. They really do not mind trading their relievers at all. That was a pretty good trade for us. Akil Baddoo might honestly be a decent utility outfielder, so I'll at least try Euchre, but I'm not sure how easy he'll be to trade for, given that the team he's on is absolute garbage. Also, let's try to get Riley Green. He's the type of prospect I would trade Rhys Hoskins for, no problem. Wow, they really don't want to give us their best prospect, which is not well, in my opinion, their best prospect. Yeah, Badu's not coming over. That's just no way. Let's see about the Marlins. They've got J.J. Bleday, who's another prospect I'd be quite intrigued in trading Rhys Hoskins for. Oh, right, they can't afford him. All right, well, who's their junkiest contract? It's that left fielder, Corey Dickerson. Perfect. And maybe while we're here, we could get Pablo Lopez or Taylor Rogers. Taylor Rogers is good. A lot of these. Oh, we've got Adam Hasley to be our utility outfielder, obviously. I'm sure Matt Manning's too expensive too. All of those pitchers are very difficult to trade for. The Tigers are not a team you can get much value from in trades. I don't know why Stefan's being set as a starter. He's definitely a reliever on our team. Francisco Morales is another three-pitch pitcher, and I do not have any problems rating three-pitch pitchers. So we've also got here Zach Pop is a reliever I like quite a bit. He's got good movement, really good movement, strong uh, stuff and control as well. Maybe we can add Richard Blyer. All right, cool. Could we maybe like not add Corey Dickerson? So we need to find $2 million worth of contracts from players who are not great. Or players we can trade away. Garrett Cooper would get us almost there. Adam Duvall, $2 million, that would do it. Nope, not quite. Dylan Floro, how much are you making? All right, well, we'll add Dylan Floro. Oh, great, that's our player limit. Shoot. Has to be one guy. They don't have anybody in that price range. Jesus Aguilar is their closest dude. So if we can't get Aguilar, great. We might have to go for Dickerson. I don't want to trade for Dickerson. He's not a good contract. Okay, this doesn't look too bad. Maybe it is bad. Who's Eric Miller? Okay, we can trade Eric Miller. That'll be fine. Oh, Hazley. Thank you, Ukraine. I appreciate it. What do we still need? I think we've got everything, right? Right. Transactions page. Okay, so our offense, we picked up Buster Posey. Why do we have Cam Gallagher? All right, well, Cam Gallagher could go to the minors. We've got Austin Hedges and Buster Posey as our catchers. I guess we could platoon them. Hedges will bat versus or start versus right, and Posey will start versus left. Or maybe we'll just, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Right now, Bohm is our first baseman. Nikki Lopez is our second baseman. Simmons is our shortstop. Um, Nick Senzel is our left fielder. Mike Trout is our center fielder. Alex Verdugo is our right fielder. We could call up Spencer Howard to be in our rotation as well, so if needed, he is available. We can call up Hazley right now. We've got Ronaldo Torres and Brad Miller to be our utility guys on the infield. All right, there we go. And I think let's take a look at the rotation. So right now we'd have Bauer, Bueller, Nola, Rogers, Lester? I failed to pick up a fifth starter. Oh, right. We've got our relievers who are actually starters. So I'm going to quickly have the AI set our team up. And then I guess I can't have it. Okay, well, I'll go to the lineup and rotation and have them set everything up. You know what? We're going to go lazy. This has been, it took us a while to get to this point, so we can just get right into simulating. All right. We're gonna skip through the draft and the we'll do the international amateur signing, but we're gonna skip through the draft. All right, top 100 prospects list. Let's see how our farm system grades out. I did do my best to add to it. So, Philadelphia Phillies are ranked. Wait, I must have missed it. Where are we? Mariners, Tigers, Royals, Orioles, Rays, Marlins, Blue Jays, Pirates, White Sox, Mets, Twins, Braves, Dodgers, Reds, Angels, Diamondbacks, Giants, Cardinals. Wow, we're 24th because Blade is our only good prospect. That's a little bit of a lie, but okay. Okay, you know what? It, it it's all right. It's year one. We're just gonna have the AI set up our incomplete organization because I'm feeling lazy today. So why are we running 3 catchers? Is this necessary? I don't understand. Okay, well, we've got Mike Trout, so we can't lose, right? Thanks. Hold it. Should have put him on the 60 day, so. Oh, man. Alec Boehm, like on the first couple of games of the year, one of our premier hitters, and he goes down with a season-ending injury. Oh, man. I can't believe that just happened. I love that Lurie Garcia is leading our team in batting average. That's just great. Thanks, man. You rock. Why are we not winning games? I'm judging our team on a 3-game sample size because, no, of course I didn't keep Hoskins Roman a day. I traded him for Blade. He was the primary piece in that trade to the Marlins. I am not a big fan of Hoskins. He's okay. I've got him ranked like 115th or something out of 3. Come on, Darwinson. Really? All of our guys just going down early. Well, I guess I didn't hire a trainer because there's no staff in this. But still disappointing. And we are in last place despite the fact that we have Mike Trout and 2 of the best pitchers in the league. Yeah, I really did restock our farm system with that trade. I did add Trevor Rogers, so we got young talent in that move. I also got a couple other guys. I don't know. I think we got Aguilar, so that's probably who's starting at first base right now is Jesus Aguilar. Yeah. We got Larnack or something from the Twins who should be a top 100 prospect. I don't know why he isn't. You know, we forgot to trade with the Rays for their best pitching prospects. They've got some really good guys in Tampa. And now Cody Heuer, who is one of our best relievers, is out for 6 weeks. Why not? Oh yeah, we've got Sir Anthony Dominguez. I totally forgot about Sir Anthony Dominguez. He's a great reliever. When he comes back, he's going to be a huge help to our team. We are still below 500. Oh man. Look at those Diamondbacks. So we have a 300 winning percentage right now. Even the Rockies are at 370, 380, and we just keep slipping. I don't understand how we can't win. This is a team that has a couple of huge hitters. I mean, the defense isn't perfect, but we've got Andrelton Simmons, Austin Hedges, Buster Posey, Nikki Lopez. It's not bad. It's a good defense. It's a great starting rotation. It's a solid bullpen. And it's a very strong lineup. We got some of the best hitters in the league, including the best in Mike Trout. Walker Buehler out 2 weeks. Of course he's out 2 weeks. He's our best pitcher and all, you know. It's not like it's gonna hurt the team for him to be gone. Uh, what is it starting? Oh, right. We never actually picked up Devin Marrero, so I guess Nick Senzel starting at third base isn't the end of the world. He's not bad. He's got a good arm and all. All right. Why is our team not doing better? We are 8th in runs scored. We are 8th in WOBA, so that stands, but we should be doing better. I mean, Alex Verdugo's 3rd in batting average on the team with 265. Jesus Aguilar is our best hitter so far? What? That should not be the case. Our offense is not performing as expected. Mike Trout's not doing bad, but he's underperforming. Come on, stop clicking on Verdugo. You could do this, fingers. Trout is, yeah, he's only got a 418 on base percentage. He's underperforming. He's doing fine. Um, our defense, we are 8th in runs allowed. That is not at all going to hold up. I don't understand how Walker Buehler is 3rd on our team with a 4.37 ERA. That's just outrageous. That's not going to hold up at all. I don't know why our FIP is so bad either, and our defense is literally like among the best in the league. So why are we giving up so many runs? Well, Verdugo's got good ratings. He's got really high contact. He's got good gap power. He avoids striking out. He's a solid fielder and right. And we can't win games. I don't know. We're just not winning. Team's definitely underperforming. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. And this is absolutely the case where I would turn to my staff and be like, what is wrong with our hitting coach? What is wrong with our pitching coach? What's wrong with our manager? Why are we not doing better? I want to complain to the manager, guys. I want to be a Karen here. But OOTP Go doesn't let me do that. Walker Buehler is back. That's good news for our team. He will definitely help us win games. Okay, Buster Posey, are you hitting? You're here to hit. You are hitting. Good. Good. I appreciate that, Buster Posey. I appreciate that. Andrelton Simmons is hitting. Mike Trout is hitting. Alex Verdugo is hitting. Adam Hasley is probably starting, or Hasley is starting in left field. He's not doing too badly. Nikki Lopez, are you single-handedly killing the offense somehow? What's going on? I don't understand. Ah. We're striking guys out. Our weighting on base average is up to 6th. Alex Verdugo's starting to hit for batting average. That's good. That's where he should be. Aaron Nola is pitching very well. Glad that we kept him on. So Trout is our best player, obviously. Andrelton Simmons is 2nd. Nick Senzel is 3rd. That's good. That's good. I'm shocked that Jesus Aguilar is actually picking up the slack that we left with Bohm. He's hitting really well. That's Senzel. That's not the guy I wanted to click, but you know what? It's fine. Anyways, onwards. Yeah, 1 second. I'll check the lineup. I do not. There we go. I want a trainer. I want Rick Jameson. Oh no. We don't even have a replacement for Andrelton Simmons. Anywhere. Nowhere in this organization. Bryson Stott is probably our most MLB ready shortstop at this point. And you know what? He is not MLB ready. So it's not pretty. We're not in a good situation at all. I want to see who the AI puts at the shortstop now. Oh no. They put Nikki Lopez at shortstop. You know what? We're actually signing Devin Marrero now. I can't do this. I would settle for Rick James at this point too. All of our critical players pretty much have been hurt. Everyone but Trout has been hurt at some point this year. Devin Marrero, hallelujah. Oh, why is he on a team? All right, whatever. We're trading for him. All right, Adonis Medina is not really a great pitcher. No, he's not nearly rangy enough to play shortstop. Not even close. Oh, you know what? We forgot to pick up Jackie Bradley Jr. to play center field. That's okay. It's kind of too late at this point anyway. Maybe we can get Colton Wong, though. I'm putting on my big boy pants to make you a better offer. Interesting that they value Trevor Bauer. He's almost never actually liked. All right, we got Trevor Rogers here. He's a solid pitcher. We can definitely throw him in. We've got nobody else on this team. Oh yeah, Devin Williams, definitely. If we can add Devin Williams to the team, that would be a huge boost. So no Devin Williams, we'll just make it work. Or maybe they'll give us Hader, just a casual little top tier acquisition on the relief pitcher market. It was worth trying. I know, Johnny. It is lovely when that happens, and then you realize that you accidentally sold your best player and you start to panic. All right, well, we've got Devin Marrero now. That's the important thing. Please, put Devin Marrero on the team. Who did they put on the team? They did not put Devin Marrero there. I'm not even going to bother asking anymore. We're just going to keep simulating. If we lose, we lose. It's okay. We've got the good players, and that's the only thing that really matters. We're close to 500 again. 6.5 games out of the division lead, which the Braves currently possess. We are up to 500. Oh, right, lineup. Yeah, totally forgot. All right, lineups. So we've got Colton Wong. Wait, did I actually trade for Colton Wong? Okay, well, Colton Wong's batting leadoff. Adam Haseley's bat. This is not a good lineup. This is a very bad lineup. I don't even know why the AI thought this would be smart. No wonder we're losing so much. All right, well, Colton Wong, I guess you can actually hit a little bit versus right-handers. Adam Haseley, not liking that bad at all. You're dropping in the lineup. All right, Nikki Lopez will bat ninth. Mike Trout will be our third hitter. Jesus Aguilar will bat fourth. I think this is solid. Copy this lineup. Paste this lineup. Paste this lineup. Paste it. And for our DH, we will use... I guess Lori Garcia. I don't really care. We're not playing in the AL too often, so I'm not very concerned about that. All right. It's Verdugo that has the highest contact, Ukraine. I'm just batting Wong leadoff because I am too lazy to change it right now. But yeah, I like the on base percentage in the leadoff spot. Verdugo does have that, but oh come on, Cody here. We already suck enough. Yeah, Verdugo's hitting for a high average. Why is our run scored so bad? Our WOBA is like 5th or 4th. It's 4th. We're 8th in runs scored. There's no reason for that. I don't understand why our runs against is so bad, too. Our pitching should be a lot better than it is. I think I might actually trade for another starting pitcher just because I'm so bothered by this. Our rotation right now. So they're running Bueller, Bauer, Nola. Good. Why is Vince Velazquez in the rotation? We are trading for another starting pitcher. Trade block, where are you? Oh no, that's probably not it. Here we go. All right, Matt Barnes, Brandon Belt, Kevin Guzman. He's good, but he's also more expensive than we have money for. Danny Salazar is on the trade block here. Ew, yeah, no thank you. Kwang Hyun Kim. Not as good as usual, unfortunately. Matt Harvey's not a starting. Well, I guess he is. He's not a good starting pitcher. All right, we're just gonna make a trade. Or we can call up Spencer Howard. I'm okay calling up Spencer Howard. If he's doing well. JJ Bleday could also probably come up at this point. I'm not sure why Trevor Larnach hasn't come up. He should be. I don't know, I guess. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. It sucks having guys hurt. All right. You know what? At this point, we're going to call up the name. We're going to call up Arquenes Gomez, if I can find him. Where is he, Ukraine? What? Okay, here he is. Oh, you mean Gamboa? He is, he's close, but I don't think I'm calling him up. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. To the player trade we go. I will find a starting pitcher. I will do it. Merrill Kelly's who I'm looking at here. Oh, geez, that movement is much too low for my liking. Bukauskas. Oh, man, that control is terrible. Oh, we forgot to trade for Pavin Smith. Can't believe we forgot to trade for Pavin Smith. And now we can't trade for Pavin Smith. It's funny how that works. Oh, man. Alright, so I'm guessing that Corbin Martin's in AAA. He's probably still better. Where is Corbin? Here he is. Yeah, let's get Corbin Martin. Jeez. Man, they want a lot. Alright, on to the Yankee. Nope, the Astros first. The teams that have an excess of good pitching. Ooh, wait, how much money? We only have $3 million in budget space. Shoot. I would trade for Michael Brantley if we could. He is an outstanding hitter. So instead, you know what? We've got a hole at first base, don't we? Let's trade for Yuli Gurriel. Archie Bradley. I have no interest in Archie Bradley. Brandon Bielik, great pitcher. Looks like we can get him on the cheap side. That's not really the cheap side. Wow. Man, this is tough. I'm disappointed at how much all of these pitchers are Oh, wait, Bizardo. I don't like it, but I'll trade him. Man, he's having a great year, too. It's a shame we have to move him. What about Josh James? I do not like the low control. Francis Martez is doing great as a reliever, but still, that control, yeah, that's just, all these guys have the same problem. They don't have enough control to be a starting pitcher. They're actually using Cno Perez as a starting pitcher, and it's not going bad. Why is Jose Urquidy being used as a reliever? I don't think that's the right decision at all. Maybe we can trade for Michael Brantley. Is there any... the expensive players? Yeah, no thanks. Whew. Alright, we've done it. We traded. Cannolis, cannolis. I like it. We're going to start branding it. We're going to ship them out. Worldwide production tonight begins of the Anolis cannolis transactions. All right. The International Amateur Signing Period is going to be our next big moment. I really hope they actually stuck. I don't even remember who we traded for in the rotation. I think it was Bielik. I think that's who we traded for. We are a game and a half behind the Mets, and we cannot keep losing games like this if we want to make the playoffs. We did so well last week. And Andrelton Simmons, why? Why? This is why we need traders. So things like this don't happen. We're ninth in runs scored, but we're like fifth in WOBA. Why? Why? Man, this game is really frustrating. Everybody keeps getting hurt. Our pitching sucks for no reason. Cody Heuer is healthy at long last. Please tell me you're using Beal. Yes, okay. Bielik's being used in the rotation. Man, our offense is doing well, but we're not scoring runs. I don't even know what to do anymore. Hopefully Yuli Gurriel helps with that. Yeah, Woba is indeed our current situation. We are below 500 despite the fact that we probably have the best team in the league. I don't understand why we can't just like win games and score runs offense. We might as well just start up a cannoli line. We could make them for all the different players and ship them out. All the terrible Phillies guys that just could not win games. How's our player development looking? Surely really bad. Oh, actually, Darwin's in. Buster Posey. Buster, why'd your defense go down? Oh, I'm grouchy about that. All right. Buster Posey's just lost his starting catcher role to Austin Hedges. I have absolutely no incentive to keep him in with 65 catcher ability. Hedges will be our starting catcher. I'm grouchy. Bye, Buster. See you never. Except on days where Hedges is tired. Why did the AI run 3 catchers, though? I really don't get it. I don't see why we have the need for both Posey and Gallagher. 1 year left on Posey. We can't trade him is the problem. He is going to be too expensive for any team to be interested. We can shop him and see what we get, but it's not going to be anything good. I think we'll be lucky if we can take on a salary dump of a lesser cost player. I can't press the right buttons today. All right, shop player around. He's copying the OOTP AI. That could be the case, Johnny. You should certainly file a complaint with the Rockies. I mean, if it's just playing OOTP, I'd be more than happy to abuse that AI. Just give me the general manager position of any team, and I'll just abuse the Rockies so many times that that team will basically be their team plus the Rockies. Hey, look, we actually got an offer, and it's Aaron Loop from the Mets, who is a solid reliever. So I think that one's a little bit of an obvious jump for us. No questions asked that we will be improving our team. Noah Syndergaard would be a very welcome addition to our rotation if he is acquirable. All right, how about Edwin Diaz to the bullpen? Man, they want a lot for Edwin Diaz. Maybe Trevor May? They must be loopy. I think they don't like Urias Familia. So what if we do this? Oh boy, now we could offer them like Bauer to make it work. Carlos Carrasco. Man, Carlos Carrasco looks outstanding in this game. I'm shocked by how good he looks. And of course, very expensive to trade for. Maybe Marcus Stroman's affordable. I seriously doubt it, but all right, got to throw Familia back in. Maybe we can actually get Carrasco with Familia in the trade. Yeah, I kind of worried that that would be the case. Hey, look, they've got Albert Almora Jr. He's a solid center fielder. Jeff McNeil. If we could get Jeff McNeil, I would give up actually quite a bit. Our offense needs the help. Cannot add Jeff McNeil. Oh, David Peterson. He's a good pitcher. Oh, but we can't trade for him because of the injury rule that I'm too lazy to disable. All right, we're just trading Posey for Loop at a 1-for-1. All right, well, we got ourselves a reliever who can actually help the team and dumped a big salary in Posey. Yeah, Guillorme's not bad, but you know what? Maybe we should have traded for Guillorme. I'm just not going back to do it now. We are still not winning games. I don't even know who to ask, though. That's the problem. Let's take a look, and we will directly ask our players to do better. Mike Trout, why are you hitting 263? Do better, bro. Come on, man. What the heck is this? Mike Trout sucking. Yeah, no, we already had Cam Gallagher on the roster roaming a day. So that was not the worry. Alex Verdugo, you know, you're doing about what we expected you to do. I can appreciate that. Jesus Aguilar, you've been a pleasant surprise. You're actually somehow hitting well. We didn't even want you on the team, and you're doing pretty well. For our pitching, I'm happy with Bauer and Bueller. Why is Nola doing so bad? There's no reason for this. He's got a 103 whip, but a 432 ERA. I don't understand. I genuinely do not understand. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't, you, Corinne. I genuinely would not be able to have subordinates. But, you know, at least we've got some guys doing well. Not the ones we want to do well, but hey, could be worse. And look, we won a game. It's a miracle. Oh, Chuck Norris. Yeah, okay, we're nicknaming Mike Trout Chuck Norris. Maybe it'll change our luck. We can measure our success in pre-Chuck Norris era and post-Chuck Norris era. Oh no, no! I can't press the right buttons at all today. Chuck Norris. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, the problem is that we're not the Texas Rangers. The Mike Trout powers work better with them. Well, Mike Trout was the highest All-Star vote getter, which is unsurprising even with his sub 270 batting average. And look at that, we lost to the Red Sox yesterday. We're 41 and 47, 9.5 games behind the Braves. This team is probably one of my worst underperformers of all time. We're just going to auto-complete the draft. I don't want to bother selecting players. We'll do the draft on future streams. I don't want to worry about it for a franchise I'm playing 1 year. None of the players are coming to the big leagues. It's unlikely any of the players are coming to the big leagues. It's technically possible. I've had it happen before, but with no feeder league system set up, it's not very likely at all. And the simulations are taking a surprisingly long amount of time to complete. Cool. I'm sorry, Brad Miller. You're just going to have to live with it. And we are now the last place in the NL East, Philadelphia Phillies. Can someone please tell me why the Marlins are doing better than us? Somebody, please. Peterson to the D-backs? Well, hey, look, they somehow got over 500. They were below 300 after a while. Hey, I renamed Mike Trout to Chuck Norris already. We're only going like 500. Sure, the Marlins have a good general manager, and Derek Jeter actually wants the team to win, but still. Yes, finally Andrelton Simmons is back. Took his time, jeez. All right, we'd better start seeing some more success now. I don't even know what to do. Like, there's literally nothing that we can do to make the team better at this point. All right, I'll fully name him Chuck Norris then. Here, watch. He's going to be Chuck Norris. Oh, that's Verdugo. Chuck Norris. But really, it's the pitching that's the problem. We're still, however, we've dropped our WOBA to 8th, so our offense is really in a slump, but the pitching is starting to pick it up. We're down to 6th in runs allowed. It's a miracle. We're in 3rd place. Wow. Hey, look, we won a game. Wow, we might actually reach 500 again here. Oh man, we're on a winning streak. Guys, we're actually doing it. We're winning games. It's remarkable. Wow, we got over 500. And now we're back to 500. Yeah, that's not a surprise. It worked for a little bit, and now we're losing to the Pirates. So I think its effects have worn off already. Oh, it's the trade deadline. All right, well, let's take a quick look at the trade block. See if there's anyone really interesting. Oh boy, Justin Verlander. He'd helped the team so much this year. Raisel Iglesias is interesting. James Paxton is really interesting. He would definitely be an upgrade in our rotation. Chris Bassett, how good are you? Could we hypothetically trade for Michael Brantley? Is there any universe where we have the money to trade for Michael Brantley? Oh, we can! We absolutely can! For a no-name 24-year-old prospect. Oh, man, we are cooking now. Yes. At last. All right, pitchers. Lance McCullers Jr. We could use an upgrade in the rotation. If not, you know what? They've got some relievers we can try to trade for. Adam Hasley. I mean, if we're picking up Michael Brantley, we are not using Adam Hasley anymore, so. How about Ryan Presley? Oh, man, we don't even have to throw anything else in to get Ryan Presley. That's crazy. How about, how about, I don't know. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. We're doing it. We did it. Team's even better now. If we don't make the playoffs, I don't know. I don't even know. We're going to have Seranthony Dominguez back in 5 weeks. We've picked up a whole lot of additional talent with that trade to the Astros. I do trade quite a lot, yes. I trade all the time. It's not fully realistic, but I don't think that OOTP is itself a very accurate representation of the real world. So when you take control of an OOTP team, you're taking control of something that's translated to something else. So I see the trades that I make at the beginning of the game just me trying to build my team into an OOTP style team rather than a real life translation to OOTP. You'll notice that after those trades I did initially, I did like 2 trades for the rest of the year. And that's really how it is. I make a lot of trades at first. I make more than normal in the off season, and then really it's just a couple of trades here and there during the regular season. Well, look at that, Ukraine. We're well above 500 now, only 4.5 back in the division. I don't know how far back we are in the wild card. I'm sure we're. Oh, we're actually like only a few games back behind the Diamondbacks for the second wild card spot right now. And there goes our huge trade deadline acquisition, Ryan Presley, for 3 months. Oh, after pitching 2.2 innings. I don't even know how this is possible. Every single big player goes down with injury. Chuck Norris is batting 280 now. His on-base percentage has dropped. Andrelton Simmons is Andrelton Simmonsing. How is our run? Oh, we're up to third in runs scored. So Michael Brantley and Yuli Gurriel have made a huge difference on the team. Runs allowed. Our pitching with a league average offense or defense would warrant being second in runs allowed. We should not be so low with as good a defense as we have. We're ranking towards the top of the league in every single defensive metric. But now we're up to second in the division. Darwinzon Hernandez is back, so that'll be a boost to our bullpen, I hope. We're going to simulate until roster expansion, and then we will expand our rosters, I think. I will let the AI decide who's coming up. It'll probably be like JJ Bleday and someone else. And we are officially in a playoff spot right now. We are above the Arizona Diamondbacks for the second wildcard spot. Aaron Loop, how are you doing this year? Man, he has yet to allow a run as a Philly. Just going to point that out there. Yeah, the Darwin zone. We're in the Darwin zone. And hopefully that means good things. We're 10 games over 500 now. Easily our best position all year. We're absolutely on a tear right now. The Yankees are in second place in the AL East, so hopefully they'll continue to slip. We are now a fairly safe margin above the Diamondbacks for that second wildcard spot, so things are looking good. And Aaron Loop has, of course, suffered a setback. Ah, of course it is. Well, you have a fun group of people in Boston. See, in Arizona, we have a lame group of people, particularly the announcers that I'm talking about. They don't do anything creative at all. They don't do any plays on people's names except Zach Gallen, who's the milkman. That's not very creative, in my opinion. Oh, everybody who's not a Yankee fan is an anti-Yankee fan, Nick. Unfortunately for you Yankee fans out there, that is the case. Oh yeah, if you're on the East Coast, the pack count might have reset. I don't know how it works exactly, but it is certainly past midnight for some people right now. Reese McGuire is actually really good in OOTP as well, just on a little bit of side note. Of course, I'm going to keep the stream going until 4 a.m. No, not until 4 a.m. But, why not? Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're not going until that late. Definitely not going that late. I seriously doubt the stream will ever go until midnight. It starts like 4 hours before, so the odds are not great, but we're starting to chase down the Braves in our division. Chuck Norris won Batter of the Month. Alec Boehm saw significant drop-offs in his ratings as a result of being hurt, no doubt. It was speed and defense, notably. Right, that wasn't the worst. Let's take a look at our roster expansion here. And then our team overview once again. Transactions. Okay. Oh, Spencer Howard got called up. All right, so we're second in basically every offensive category now. We are sixth in runs allowed, so it's starting to come down a little bit. That's good news. And this is really where the guys that we got to be good hitters are coming in big. We finally got Brantley, Gurriel, Trout, Verdugo, um, Senzel at third. Everybody's starting to really produce. Our defense is strong. We're seeing great performance from Simmons. I'm sure Hedges as our starting catcher is making a huge difference too. Seranthony Dominguez is back. Another strong addition to our bullpen late in the season. He will make an impact. Chuck Norris at 7.6 wins above replacement. Nick Senzel is actually second on that list. Remarkably, midseason acquisition Colton Wong is third. He's been batting 340 since we picked him up. A 430 on base percentage. Holy cow, Colton Wong. Nick Senzel is batting 271, 353. Yeah, he's having a good year. All right, until the playoffs begin, we go. Half game, we're tied with the Braves for first. 79 and 58, identical records. 10 games up on the Mets. We're well above the second place wildcard team as well. Our odds of making the playoffs are very high at this point. Still tied with the Braves. Game back of them now. We did talk about it, but that's not going to happen on the OOTP Developments channel. With pre-recorded content. But this is not pre-recorded content. I think only the big idea on any OOTP development stream ever has been pre-recorded content. Oh, you can ask, like, Rich or something, Johnny. I have no idea. Wait, was this actually something that was going to happen with OOTP developments? I thought this was something we were talking about at Sober. I didn't think this was something that was actually going to happen at OOTP. Yeah, no teams are close. It's the playoff teams are already set. It's the Dodgers, it's the Padres, it's the Brewers, it's the Braves, and it's us. It's just a matter of who wins the NL East, really, at this point, and we're starting to fall a little bit behind. So, looks like we're going to end up with one of the wild card spots. Interesting. I assume that was to start the OOTP 22 season. Vince Velazquez is hurt, which I don't really feel bad about. He's not a very good pitcher. Yeah, you can go hurt yourself, Vince Velazquez. That I do care about. Brandon Bielak out for 2 months, so that's definitely not one of the players you want to see get hurt. He was a pretty good part of our starting rotation, so I'm disappointed. Without fail, every good player gets hurt. And we are 2 games back of the Braves with only a few to play. A game back. Now 2 games again. Does not look like we will catch Atlanta. Is Trevor Stefan really starting? Why? Hey, look, Verdugo went up. JJ Bleday went well up. Come on. Oh man, Bleday is fully developed. He could actually be a force in the playoffs. All right, we ended in we pretty much over. We got a series left against the Marlins. Our runs scored came down to 5th, or allowed rather. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's about what we expected. The Braves have clinched the division. We are going to finish probably 93 and 69. Yeah, 93 and 69. Wow, Bauer won the Triple Crown. That's incredible. 293 ERA, 279 strikeouts, and 220 innings pitched with 16 wins for 7 WAR. Well, 6.9, nice, but, you know, still, that's impressive. All right, until the playoffs end, let's see how we do. It could have made a difference, and we win against the Padres in the wild card round. We're up 2-0 on the Dodgers in the division series. Are we actually going to make it to the championship series? They take a game, and we still win 3-1 against the Dodgers. Oh, wait, we might have Presley back for the World Series. That would be awesome. All right, series against the Brewers, championship series. They win the first game. We take game 2. Ryan Presley. What the heck? So he goes from recovering well to suffering a setback. Alec Boehm coming off the injured list. That's great. He's back in time for the championship series. The middle, and we're down 2-2, 3-2, 4-2. We win the championship series. All right. So now, oh, no, that's not what we want to do. What the heck? Okay, come on, come on. We don't want Vince Velasquez back. You go down to AAA. No, AAA. Why? I don't want Vince Velasquez on the active roster. All right, so we're going to keep simulating one day at a time until we get to an elimination game, and then we'll play it manually. Oh, I think we just lost 2-1. Ryan Presley is back. Yeah, we're in business now. All right, so playoff coverage. Ooh, we're up 2-1 in this World Series. So today, 3-1. All right, we are playing this game. Yeah, okay. So let's see here. Walker Buehler's starting. Man, that's perfect. All right, let's get into it. I'm just going to leave everything at the defaults and we'll watch it happen. Okay, here we go. All right. So first batter of the game will be Nick Senzel, I believe. Here facing Andrew Heaney. The Angels, I'm assuming he's their ace at this point. Fly ball to right field. That's going to be an out to start the game off, unfortunately. We've got Michael Brantley batting second. Full count to him from Heaney. And Brantley draws a walk. Alec Bohm, man, he crushes lefties. 75 contact and 60 power, but he will line out to the shortstop Iglesias, a great fielder. Chuck Norris batting against his former team. Fly ball to right field. That's going to be out number 3. Tim LeCastro. Euchre, it's your favorite. Tim LeCastro is batting leadoff for the Angels here. Austin Hedges is our catcher, fortunately. Walker Buehler will start LeCastro off with a 1-2 count here. We'll see what happens. And he strikes him out swinging. Buehler with a strikeout to start the game. David Fletcher up now, 0-1 count. He is a formidable second baseman, but he grounds out to Simmons. And Nomar Mazara now, who is a dangerous looking hitter, surprisingly. He lines that one to center. It is over Trout's head, or rather Norris's head. Not so indomitable now, and Mazara will have a double. Anthony Rendon, another dangerous batter. Full count. Ground ball to Bohm at first. He throws, and that is an out. Oh, thank goodness. Alex Verdugo, he does not bat so well against lefties. Full count, and he strikes out swinging. Jesus Aguilar, I'm assuming he's the DH today. He strikes out looking. And Colton Wong, he also struggles a little bit against lefties. 1-2 count. And he strikes out swinging. So he strikes out the side. And now we've got Buehler here. 0-1 count to Jared Walsh. Fly ball to left field. That's going to be an easy play for Brantley out there. We got Mark Kana up now. 1-0 count. It's a fly ball to right. That should be a nice play for Verdugo. And now Shohei Ohtani, 1-1 count. I'm assuming he's DHing today. He might be playing right field. That's a liner down the right field line, and Ohtani is going to have extra bases here. Not what you want to see, but at least it's been with 2 outs every time. Real Muto up now. He is who we gave up to get good old Chuck Norris, and he punishes his old team. That is a home run for JT Real Muto. It's painful. Jose Iglesias is up. 1-2 count. The pitch from Buehler, and he strikes him out. All right, Andrelton Simmons leading the inning off. 1-2. Fly ball really skied that one. That's going to be an easy play. Austin Hedges batting. Oh boy. Fly ball to center is an easy out as well. LeCastro's got it no problem. Nick Senzel, our leadoff man, up. 0-1 count. That's chopped up, high, and easy play for Fletcher. That'll end the inning. Tim LeCastro leads off against Buehler in this inning. First ball in play. That's going to be a single into center field, and we've got a lot of speed on the bases now. LeCastro is fast. Hedges is also fast behind the plate, so it'll be tough for LeCastro to steal. Hedges checking in on him at first base. Oh, and he picked him off! Austin Hedges, what a legend! He picks off Tim LeCastro at first base. Holy cow, Austin Hedges. That arm is really something off Hedges. Fly ball to left field, and Buehler cannot retire. Brantley not rangy enough to make a play out there on Fletcher's line drive. Mazara now, he had a hit his first time. 0-2 count from Buehler, and he will strike him out. Anthony Rendon. First ball. Oh, that's going to skip to the backstop, and Fletcher will be awarded second base. Full count to Rendon. They're going to walk him. Buehler's already almost at 50 pitches. Jared Walsh strikes out, so he's probably going to go about 6. We really, really need our offense to perform here. 2-2. Heaney's not that good. And there's Brantley. He reaches for the second time today. He had a walk in the first inning. And Alec Bohm, it's definitely not worth stealing on Real Muto. He's got a cannon for an arm. Alec Bohm with a single into center field, and we've got a rally going here. Brantley hustles into third, and he is safe with a slide. Runners on the corners with nobody out for Chuck Norris. and he pops out in foul territory. Yeah, this is the World Series, Bojack. This is the elimination game for the Angels. We're up 3-1 right now. Alex Verdugo, 2-2 count. Grounder to second base, and he gets doubled up. We do not score a run after putting on runners on the corners with nobody out. Oh yeah, we were not doing well for a while, but we acquired Michael Brantley. Speaking of Yuli Gurriel, why is Jesus Aguilar starting over Yuli Gurriel? Why? I don't know, but we might pinch hit for him later. Yeah, Verdugo's right to the shift. It was disappointing. Bueller, 3-1 count. And Kana draws a walk. Shohei Ohtani up now. He had a double his last time. That's a ground ball to second base, and they're just going to have to settle for the out at first. Real Muto, he had a homer his last time. 1-2 count from Bueller, and he strikes him out. Jose Iglesias, full count, strikes him out too. So Bueller gets out of the inning unscathed. Jesus Aguilar will lead the inning off. 1-2. Grounder to second base. Fletcher ranges over. He makes the play and throws him out. Colton Wong now. First ball in play. Ground ball to Rendon, and that he is an easy victim. I don't know, Johnny. Ask my kidneys, or rather your kidneys. Andrelton Simmons, 1-0 count. That is a line drive into left field, and Andrelton Simmons has got himself a single. Austin Hedges. He was the hero earlier. He gunned down, I think it was Castro at first base. 2-0 count. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's not a home run. Hedges teases us with a fly ball to left field, but it's not deep enough. I've had Austin Hedges hit clutch World Series home runs before, so it is possible. 1-0 count. Yeah, your kidneys might be able to help. That's why I was thinking. And Aguilar throws to Bueller. That is an out at first base. David Fletcher is up. This first ball in play. Chopped up to second. Wong should have it, and he does. Nomar Mazara, 1-2 count. Fly ball right field. It's pretty deep, but I think Chuck Norris has it. And he makes a diving play to get it. Man, great play by Chuck Norris out there. Nick Senzel will lead it off against Andrew Heaney. 0-1 count. We have threatened multiple times in this game, but have yet to capitalize. That is going to be a pop out for Senzel. Michael Brantley is now standing in the batter's box. And for the first time, Heaney manages to retire him. That is a ground out to Rendon at third. Alec Boehm, incredibly dangerous versus left-handed pitching. 2-2. Fly ball to center field will be caught out there by Castro. That'll end the inning. Anthony Rendon stands in against Bueller. 2-2 count. And he strikes him out. Bueller might be able to go another inning, honestly. Jared Walsh. 1-0 count. Fly ball to right field. No problem for Verdugo out there. He'll have it easily. Mark Canha. 2-2 count. Bueller strikes him out. He's going to start the seventh. And we need him to, because why does Chuck Norris not hit lefties? What the heck? Come on, show me Chuck Norris. What? Does he really have more power versus righties? Chuck Norris is better versus righties? He's got reverse splits? What? I don't believe it. He cannot. I can't do it. Chuck Norris grounds out to Iglesias to start the inning. Alex Verdugo is up now. 1-2 count. He has not had a good day either. He strikes out again. Jesus Aguilar, full count. He's the last man standing in the inning. And he draws a walk. Jesus Aguilar. Colton Wong. He will take his spot in the batter's box, but end the inning. Okay. So let's view Bueller's stamina. How do we view Bueller's stamina? All right, well, we can see his general level from here. He looks like he's okay. Can we visit the mound? Yeah, let's visit the mound. All right, he's still in good shape. I think if he can finish this inning quickly, we'll leave him in for the whole seventh. 1-0-1 count to Shohei. And what a play by, that's not Fletcher, that's Verdugo out there and right. Great diving stop to save extra bases. First ball played by Real Muto. That's an easy grounder. Honestly, he's thrown 3 pitches so far. Bueller might be good for the 8th. Iglesias, 3 pitches and another out. Bueller has a 6-pitch 7th and will indeed go out there to start the 8th inning. They finally bring in a reliever, Raisel Iglesias. Andrelton Simmons leads off the inning. Hopefully we can get to the bullpen. Fly ball to right center field. This is going to be an out. Austin Hedges, 2-1 count. He does have some pop versus righties, but he will ground out to the first baseman, Walsh. Nick Senzel, 3-0. He draws a walk. And Michael Brantley crushes right-handed pitching, but will ground out to Jose Iglesias here. That's disappointing. We've only got 1 inning left to get 2 runs at least. Walker Bueller has cruised through 7 innings so far. Tim LeCastro leads this inning off. 1-2 count. And I cannot believe Tim LeCastro just hit a home run. Unbelievable. All right, we're getting somebody up in the bullpen. Our bullpen's gassed. Man, what the heck happened? Cno Perez is coming in because we literally do not have any other options. Everybody is tired. I don't know how that happened, but okay. It's a good thing Bueller went so deep into this game. 2-1 count to Fletcher. That's a fly ball to right field. Should be an easy out. Yeah, I don't like Tim LeCastro. Really? Nomar Mazara up now. 0-2 count. And Bueller strikes him out. I think this is the point where we call it for his day. Bueller's had a pretty strong start, but Cno Perez is coming in to pitch the rest of the sun. He will face Anthony Rendon, a very tough opponent, and it looks like he'll walk him on 4 pitches. Midnight streams are the new meta. Yes, DRC, they are indeed. Another walk by Cno Perez here. Mark Canha, 3-1. He walks him too. Cno Perez has walked. The base is loaded. And it's Shohei Ohtani. He will shoot one to Simmons, and what a play. Simmons saves a run. Alec Bohm will lead the inning off against Raisel Iglesias. Grounder to Rendon, and he will be retired. We only have 2 outs left. Chuck Norris crushes righties. Let's hope he can do that here. 2-1 count. And that is a single for Chuck Norris. We've got ourselves a base runner. Verdugo hits righties quite well as well. 2-1 count. And that's a grounder to Rendon. They get Chuck Norris, and they get... Our offense totally whiffs in this game, leaving Bueller's strong start completely unassisted. We will drop game 5 of the World Series. I'm not going to simulate any of the others, but we're just going to play through these. All right, we're at home now, so our bullpen should be fully rested. Wow. The Phillies beat us 2-1, so our offense just completely whiffs. We won game 4 14-3 somehow. I don't know what happened there. That's a crazy game. But now we've lost 2 games, scoring only 1 run between them. And Andrelton Simmons gets hurt in the last game of the World Series. I'm assuming we lost. Did it tell us? Yep. The Angels are your 2021 World Series champions. We fall to them in 7 after going up 3-1 in the series. The offense completely leaves us in games 5 and 6, and we will lose game 7, 5-7. Yeah, sorry, Roman. It's getting a little late for me. I can't keep powered forever, unfortunately. And yeah, I think that was the problem. But I don't think everyone was tired because we saved the entire bullpen. We had a day of rest. We came home totally refreshed, ready to go, and lost 2 games. It happens. You can't win every one. And it was game 1 of a save, so it's not like we were... Or year 1 of a save, so it's not like we had the opportunity to really build up a team. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming out to the stream today. Next week, we're going to be doing a historical team. I'll figure out which one. It's going to be a great game. I'm definitely going to pick a really random, funny team. But yeah, thank you guys for dropping by. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you guys next week. And yeah, until then, be sure to hop into the Discords, mine and the official OTP one. Lots of great conversations all over the place. So I'll see you guys then.